Year. Happy New Year. Now, today is the OK skincare day. Hold on. Hold on. I knew something was wrong. Let me get my microphone. Hold on. I hope that thing don't fall. Um, oh, geez. Okay. I got her. I got her. So this thing is on dead. Let me finish it off. I always forget that I have these. Let me put these in. Happy New Year, everybody. Happy New Year. This is my first upload back because as I know, hold on. Let me put this on. As I know, the kiddos was out. Let's put this one right here. Okay. Y'all can hear me? Let me know if y'all can hear me. I don't know what that do. Anyways, I definitely had to come tap in with y'all because it's been a lot going on. Okay, y'all can hear me good. Get this shit out of my way. I have been, hey. I have been recording today, my first time recording since, 2 weeks ago? So, jumping head first right back into it. I have a lot to cover. A lot. And I'm not missing out on nothing. I do want to see how y'all feel about something that I just seen about Shy Glizzy. I want to know if y'all seen it. But let me update y'all. Okay, so Bella's two front teeth came out, like the two bottom ones, so that was huge. Just milestones just coming and smacking me right in my face. I mean, I gotta make sure nobody listening for this one. But it's also a story time of just I got into a fight and I don't even want to it's like I want to talk about it, but at the same time it's so toxic and it's family related that it's just like, child, this break has been very interesting, but oh, it really wasn't even a win or a lose type of situation. I feel like when family fights, nobody wins. That whole day whooped my ass. I tell you that much. That whole day whooped my ass. I mean, one thing that people don't know about my family, because it's kind of like, it's like my family is good at putting on a facade for everybody, but when it gets bad, it gets bad. And it sucks because everybody looks bad when alcoholism comes into play. uh, drugs. I mean, it was a lot. It was Friday, December the 30th. I mean, it wasn't even a win or a lose. I swear it wasn't. But it was a situation where it was kids in the house. You know, my kid and my nephews, and when folks started doing that drinking and all that, just disregarding kids being in the situation, it goes left. Especially with me, because I'm the type of person, like, if it's kids around, I'm in full protection mode. I protect kids in a way where I was never protected, you know? So, I mean, it was a lot. It was a lot. That didn't need to happen, but it all boils down to drugs and alcohol, you know? That's what it all boils down to, especially with a lot of members of my immediate family. And it's tragic, you know, when it's like everywhere you turn, this one hyped up on drugs, that one hyped up, this one drunk, that, like, it was from all angles. I'm talking about my father, my mother, and my sister, all in one day. All in one day. Do I meditate? No, but I should. I should. Especially with, like, I don't blast or talk about a lot of it because I want to elevate first. I want to elevate before I really break it down and discuss it all. I want to elevate, and I don't want my family life, or, you know, what's going on in the background, to be on the forefront, because it'll be hard for people to listen to or care about if I'm talking about crimes and this and that. If it's so much drama with, you know, my family shit that I post, like, it's, so I keep it to myself a lot. But I definitely wanted to get it off my chest with y'all before I move on. Because, I mean, I tell y'all right now, alright, like, oh, I just got distracted. I thought the dog was gonna come out. Okay, I definitely will take time to meditate. But you know, that day was a very important day because I know y'all couldn't even imagine it, right? Especially how I come and I show up here for y'all. Thank you. I show up here for y'all. I do the same thing for my family, you know. But when you start getting swung on, especially by your father, I mean, I took it as best as I could. You know what I mean? Like, I'm still processing it, but it gets toxic when you know that's what happened. You know, you was the only sober one in the situation, the only one with the clear mind. But then after it's over, it's like, well, you need to apologize, Bianca. No. Apologize for what? You know? Like, that's how my family is. Like, some shit'll happen, it not being the sober people's fault at all. It not being our fault. But in the end, we gotta apologize. We gotta apologize for, quote unquote, being disrespectful. But what about the disrespect that was thrown our way, you know, or my way in this case? It just gets disregarded, you know. I feel like this is a place where I talk and it's received. People engage, you know. I get positive feedback. Some of it is negative, but it don't lead to major fallouts. You know what I'm saying? It don't lead to um, me wanting to fight, because I never want to fight my family. But I think that my father, he gets it confused. Like, I come from my mother, but I'm not her. I think that's what he's confused on. And I hope that, with that playing out, that he realizes that. That's just it. I'm not her. And it's no disrespect. It's no disrespect, but you know who you can put your hands on and get away with it, who's not going to fight you back and things like that. I just wish this wasn't my situation. Like, I've wished that since I was a kid, but I just wish I had like a whole different, like, I be seeing parents and they got an amazing bond with they grown kids, and that's for several different reasons, but the number one thing is consideration and respect. Like, I think it is weird that literally I could live 1,000 years and never talk to him again, and I'm cool. Like, it's nothing. I don't. Yeah, definitely. Oh, definitely. Definitely. Distance, space. I mean, I gotta do that with my older sister as well. Yeah, a stronger support system. Exactly. Because, I mean, I know that I have my faults, but I never, like, this ain't supposed to be the case for people like you and me. And then it boils down to, I mean, my mom, she was there. She seen it all play out, whether, no matter how inebriated or whatever. But then she tries to persuade me to apologize. I'm like, I'm not, I don't know how to say it more clearer. That it's not even nothing emotional behind it, or any type of real hate that would end up causing me to be hospitalized again. But cause it's just stress. It's unnecessary stress. Like, I wish that it was different, I wish that it was different. And I know a lot of people, they may be in hold on. I gotta look into that, cause I am looking for to relocate within the next 6 months. And that's a good observation, honestly, because I don't have many people, like in real life. I don't have many people, and I don't run to nobody with nothing. Like, after that happened and I calmed down and I talked to my sister, that was it, until I came here to talk to y'all about it. So, yeah, a nigga do need a hug sometimes. A nigga do need a hug sometimes, because it's a lot that people don't know. Including, like, I just feel like a lot of black parents, they gotta get better on, like, this is how I view it. My family would have never had a house had it not been for all four of my siblings. Especially back in the day, like vouchers and things like that, you would get a decent sized situation, right? And you keep going on with the vouchers, less kids as time goes on. But they've always, if it had not been for the kids, for us, we would have never been in this place, in that place, or that one. But to be the most disrespected, I mean, I know that a lot of people, they go through that. Like the sleepless nights, the lack of consideration, but wanting consideration. You want respect, but you don't want to give it to me. Like, and honestly, like, I never understood why my parents showed me them on crack. Like, be like Marion Barry. You know what I mean? Like, be like Marion Barry and go to a hotel. And it's no jokes aside. Like, it's stuff like that to where when you get older, it's like, damn, you just saying fuck me. You know, folks gotta get up early, take this one to school, go to work, clock in, do this. It's just a lack of consideration. But I know what to do. You know, I know exactly what I need to do. And the top thing that I have in on my list is really planting my feet on a specific career. Like journalism, I feel like that could always be the case, you know. And nobody's stopping YouTube or whatever, but to really move forward with a specific career in mind, work up to that, I gotta get gone. I gotta get gone. I really do. Cause it's dangerous. It's dangerous, y'all. It's dangerous. Oh yes, prayers to the young man. Prayers to the young man. I seen him pass out on the field and that shit just hurt my heart. The goals, the bigger picture, I'm honestly thinking about going into some type of law enforcement. And it's not, I mean, because before having Bella, my mindset was the army. And that would have been the best thing for me. Especially to escape. You know what I mean? Like to really escape this. To really escape it. I mean, it's really no escaping this, technically. In some, you get what I'm saying, but I'm really thinking about something that I really didn't think about before. I thought about the army, but I didn't think about, you know, any other lane as far as um like law enforcement or this, that, and the fourth, but I'm thinking about it now. Um Yeah, exactly. You can't run from who you are. Exactly. But you know something that's crazy? I always knew that I was better than this. And especially, like, this shit has gone on for so long that even talking about it right now, I feel like I'm complaining, you know, when I should have found a way out of this shit already. But getting older, you realize that, you know, you wanted it then. Maybe you didn't have what it took to actually put your plan in motion. And I have all faith and, you know, confidence in myself, whether my creators do or do not. So I'm just thinking about a career. We could have a 9 to 5 and, well, you know, that could mean. I'm going, hold on. And I appreciate you saying that. And it's not always complaining. Venting is not always complaining. Um, my passion, can see myself as like the next, what's her name? Diane Sawyer. Is that the one that just passed away? I don't remember. Is that the one? Or Barbara Walters? One of them. One of them. Hey, once I stop cursing, I can be on NBC and ABC. But I always want to do it my way. I don't want to ever turn into, like, let's say a Gayle King or this, that, and the fourth. But I can't see myself broadcasting for a lifetime. But that's one thing. You know what I mean? Like, that's one thing. Like, I'm thinking about so many different things. And if I really, go into, like, let's say the police academy and do that whole jazz, I wouldn't want that to be a lifetime career. But I do, it's like I'm still in the process of really writing everything down, putting it into, what do they call it, fruition, or whatever the fuck they call it. But yeah. Because honestly, if you're trying to wait around for, like, I was talking about vouchers, but who wants to wait around for that? Like, that's I don't want to live like that though. I don't want to live like that for a lifetime, because I see that it's so many lazy people with vouchers that literally feel as though they can just drink all day and things like that. And for vouchers, it's not necessarily good areas. I feel like having a job, you know what I'm saying? Having a good job, um, having a good job will, I can't really discuss that, but having a good job, you could still, I'm sure, probably, I don't know if you could still get a voucher. That's something, no, I do not have a degree. I do need a degree though. By age 27, I will have a degree. Oh, I did have something to talk about. Okay, so I will be talking about the Idaho murders. I did a video on that. I also did a video on, oh shit, something just caught my attention. I also did, hold on. I'm gonna make sure that I come back to the chat for, like, the long messages. I'm gonna make sure I come back to the chat and really read them and take y'all advice down. I'm 26 now. I just turned 26 in November. And I mean, it's like, it's hard for me not to be hard on myself, because becoming a mother, it really, I wouldn't say that it halted, my growth. I would say that I halted my growth, because becoming a first time mother, I was scared. I ain't even gonna lie. I didn't know. I didn't really have many people to get advice from. No sense of a support system, you know. So I just been like a one man machine, one woman machine, doing the best that I can. But now that it is a new year. I won't even say that. Like now that I'm getting more mature, I know, and older, I know that it's much more that I should be doing right now. Thank you. Thank you, new sub. Yeah, it's a huge responsibility. I didn't know that, like, after having my child, I didn't know that I wouldn't barely trust anybody. Like, I didn't know that. I actually caught myself off guard with that one. And I mean, like, my childhood just started to, like, pop back up in my head, me going back and forth to foster care and stuff like that. And I never wanted that to be a possibility for my child. And if it's not my actions and it's somebody else's actions that made that happen, I would just be so beside myself. And it's a lot that you have to, I mean, they really, like, the way I feel about being a mother and then going back into, like, let's say working in the food industry. I couldn't do that shit no more. I've been and slapped the shit out of somebody. No joke. Cause I barely held it together. I mean, no, I held it together. I held it together for a year and 6 months. But it's just the level of patience for certain things that I definitely had to really tell myself, like, you push yourself into this, you might have a mental breakdown. You never had one of those, like, gotta go to the psych ward type things. You don't want that. But definitely, what I do know is that, oh, you sliding. Don't do that. All these gadgets is just turning on me. Oh, wow. 1 day a week? That should be illegal. That should really be illegal. 1 day? How long? How many hours? And don't tell me 4, cause they was doing that to me too. They was giving me from 11. Was that 4 hours? 11 to 2. Yeah, that's 4 hours. I was like, just slap me in my face, and they're gonna pay me $8.25. Listen. And so, oh, see, yeah, they still on their bullshit. But okay, the 301 Cowboys, you Maryland or Virginia. I was working out Virginia, so they just highway robbery, for real. They are so, like, oh no, they is not loyal. 2 years. Like, towards the end of my fast food, it wasn't even fast food. That was what was tripping me out. The shit wasn't even fast food in my case, and they still wanted it to be fast food. And then I think the last strike for me, or for the company, was I hung up on somebody because the minute, this is my thing, I'm real good on energy, and see, I didn't even have an attitude before answering the call, but his tone of voice and his attitude just ended the call. I won't say that I hung up. He did. Why would you call up here with an attitude? I got all this toxic shit going on in the family life. Been that way for years. I'm coming out here for work, and you calling like I did something to you. So I held that shit together for a long time, in my opinion. Longer than I expected. Longer than I expected. Okay, so I did want to talk to y'all about Shy Glizzy before I have to, I don't even know what time it is. Can y'all tell me what time it is? Because my other phone is all the way over there. But, what I was finna say? Shy Glizzy, okay, so his song 241, thank you. Good time, good time. I got me a little time. So, Shy Glizzy, he has this song called White Girl. And it go like this. In love with a white girl. She soft. She is it soft as powder? Some shit like that. It go like that. And it's pretty old though. This song is like pretty old. It's like 8 years old. But I think he just received like a plaque. It just went platinum or something like that. And he did a video for it 8 years later. So he recently did the video. Okay. So it's a white girl or two in the video. And he's making reference to the white girl and the powder. And it was a pretty successful song. I mean, still to this day, quite a few DC people, they'll bump it. You know what I'm saying? What the problem is, he didn't got this OnlyFans broad, as the main white girl in the video. And she went on No Jumper doing the white tee thing. Doing her little white tee thing. And she said that Shy Glizzy, he tried to pressure her into taking actual drugs and things like that. Did you file something? If you ain't filed no type of is this a case or not? Because don't they all do that? I'm not even making what I'm gonna say, I'm not even making no excuse about it. Don't they be doing drugs on the set? They be doing drugs. I mean, you could just say no. And I know the peer pressure, especially from my people, it's hard to wiggle out of that. But a no would suffice. You ain't gotta complain about that afterwards. And you know what? See, I get it. The name of the song is White Girl. You put a white girl in it. You gotta be careful about the white girls that you choose though, because they just be wanting to play victim. Did you get paid? If you did, refund him that money. Yes. So Shy Glizzy is black. He is from DC. He has had much success in the music industry, and his songs have performed well. But he's not known to everybody. And to be honest, I mean, it's not far-fetched what she said, because one of my family members actually was working at a restaurant, and him and his entourage came in there, and he was being quite snotty and nasty then, and that was quite a few years ago. So it's not far-fetched that he's a little ignorant. Yeah, I mean, Superhead would know. And honestly, Karen, is it Kareen? Karen? I never said her first name before. I never said, is it Kareem? I don't know. I don't know how to pronounce. I'm so bad at names. Okay, so it's Karen. Oh my God, I have no idea even when you put it like that. All right, you know who I'm talking about. Cause listen, you gonna have to say Karen. Okay, Karen. All right, she's a pretty smart lady. I actually don't mind hearing her talk. Especially about her escapades. You know, that's always funny. I don't like how she got Columbus Short going crazy though. You were joking? Damn it. It's so it is Kareem. I know I'm saying it wrong, fuck it. Um Shorty. So yeah, she has a nice speaking voice. Um And it is quite admirable that, when she really stopped doing all that, she really wrote a book and she's staying pretty like professional. Like it ain't nothing coming out, like no extra sex tapes and this, that, and the fourth that's keeping her name relevant. It's her speaking that's keeping her relevant. So I like that about her. Because I mean, if you good at sucking, then people would expect you to just be good at sucking. So I like that about her. Um, but yeah, I don't know. Like when people come out saying stuff like this, like, okay, you gonna want to do more music videos. You don't never know what pull somebody has, right? I I'm not good at sounding stuff out unless you here to say it to me in my face so I can repeat it. I'm that type. I cannot. I will keep saying it the same way. I go on and say Karina. Shit. Cause I done heard her real name before. I don't know. I wish people names was just like blue, yellow. Like, give me some shit that I can like just say. I'm getting better at that though. I am getting better at that. Um, what else? Yeah, I'm Columbus Short. Do they have a child together? I don't know if they have a child. Him and Superhead have a child together, or they was just married. But he then got arrested again. I'm just disappointed. Wow. Hold on. Miss Matthews, I I am the eighth born. Wow. Hold on. That's pretty cool. I am the eighth born. Damn. That is deep. And thank you so much for that compliment. You are very on point about the 80s. I will, start taking it back in time more cuz I miss doing that. I just want to do content that's not so like over populated with just this and that. I'm just trying to figure out who's going to be the first person that I cover as me, like getting back to talking about like the 1980s, the 1990s. Who is going to be my next person? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Because I got quite a few videos. I got quite a few videos of current events. But I do like covering people of a time in which I can't even put it into words right this minute. You on the money. You on the money, Miss Matthews. I definitely will. Because I seen like certain requirements for a certain requirement that I saw for becoming a police officer was, I think it's 60 hours, no, 60 credits of like college classes and stuff. So I'm just trying to find the right program for me, and I'm gonna get that started. And luckily it's a lot of programs. Like I got quite a few names and websites of programs that I definitely want to do. Like Google has one, but those are certificates and not a degree. You know what I mean? So I don't think Google, I don't know. I gotta look into that. Oh, okay. That makes sense that that's a DC requirement because I was looking up the DC situation. Y'all making me think I gotta really write this stuff down. And I'm glad that I came here to talk to y'all. I do have Romeo and Master P's video coming. I want to drop that tomorrow because I recorded it before my break was up. No, before the break started, I recorded it. And I seen now that they've had a conversation and shit, but I'm still talking my shit. Content is content. A win is a win. So I want y'all to definitely be on the lookout for that tomorrow. And really all this week, I feel like I have a video for every day moving forward. Or one for the weekend and two for the week. Oh yeah, definitely. I can definitely talk to y'all about how I hold on, let me see. How I put them together as far as like editing, or cuz I do want to start doing like tutorials. And okay, I got you. And I think I'm gonna start doing that on my second channel. Like I'm gonna show y'all how I do reaction videos, how I do my thumbnails. Some of them work better than the other ones, but it's like a trial and error type of situation. What editing software I use. I mean, editing can be very challenging, but and it does take time. Like on some of the videos where literally I have recorded like 30 or 40 minutes of just one topic, just me like shooting off shit about one topic, in just one video, right? And I could break that down into what, 15, 17 minutes, but that shit take time. A 30-minute video could take 2 hours if you fully focused on it. 3 if you wanted to be totally perfect. But I would say if you just starting out, like, don't put too much pressure on it. It don't have to be perfect. It don't have to be perfect, especially for the first beginning. Because, I mean, as you gain an audience, even if it's just a few people, you know, the what do you call it? The constructive criticism. Like, I remember it helped me, because I remember I was first doing videos and I wasn't necessarily looking at the camera all the time, or like a lot of the time I wasn't, and I would get a few comments like, you know, look at the camera more. It'll seem like you're engaging more and things like that. And it did help. It helped me grow. Um so yeah, I mean, editing, it will get more challenging as you go. And I be seeing people complain about editing and they just starting. Like, you never gonna get nowhere if you like full on, you don't want to do it. Like, you just don't want to, you don't want to edit. You want to pay somebody to edit. What if they don't do it in the amount of time that you want? I'm the type of person, if I know that I can do it, I'm not gonna pay you to do it. But people get a bag like that. I ain't mad at it. I be reading my notes too. Somebody asked me, was I like anxious because like it'll cut. Like, it's all in how you do the video, because if you say something, like, say I say, okay, the sky is blue. Pause. But da da da, like, it would be better to edit that versus you having to like break it up. Like, I gotta show y'all. I gotta show y'all exactly what I mean, because I've had videos where I'm like, I do not want to upload this because it's a mess. Like, vocally, it's a mess. It's jumping from this thing to the next. Yeah, that actually is a good thing to do, because I mean, if you got like a little stand, like, don't you know, fuck, it's over there. It's like the little phone stands that they have nowadays. I'll show y'all at a different time. But you could put your notebook up there, you could put your tablet up there, or not your, if you got a laptop stand, that'd be fine too. And then just have it at a place, because I hate looking down. Like, I hate looking down at my notes and then having to look back up to edit that. Is like a mess, because sometimes if you look down, you still trying to talk. Like, I gotta show y'all. And I mean, the algorithm here, 2022 has showed me that, you know, it's still a lot to learn about YouTube, even in my position, you know. I think that it's normal for you to, you know, you may see a lot of people that's doing exactly what you want to do on YouTube, or what you're doing on YouTube. And it does get discouraging if you know you smarter. You know what I'm saying? It's not even nothing to be cocky about or nothing like that. It's like, you just know that you smarter. You got a lot more to bring to the table. You not necessarily you don't got the full face of makeup. You not like blurring the lines. Is somebody gonna do? It does get discouraging to see other people's videos perform at an amazing rate when you feel like they don't deserve it, But who am I to say that they don't deserve it? Hey, and honestly, I'm okay with it taking longer for me. And something that nobody should get used to, don't get used to good views. I'm telling you, because YouTube will humble the shit out of you. Like, you could have one good month or a few good months. You could even have 6 months, of great performance. But that other 6 months gonna show you. It's gonna show you. Because that happened to me. I think 2021 was a really good, yeah, expect nothing. 2021 was really good as far as like YouTube performance. Um, who got a deadline? Um, yeah, it was amazing for the YouTube performance, but I had to realize that a lot of those videos, they accumulate, like they didn't start. Let me just say this. A lot of the videos that y'all see on my channel that's doing fabulous now, they did not start like that. Them motherfuckers took quite a few months to actually perform like that. So I would say that you got to keep pushing forward. Even if you feel like you the only one that's listening. Hold on, Miss Matthews. When I was out there alone. Yeah, you should definitely keep doing it. And a lot of times, you never know how healing your words, your voice can be to somebody, Your advice, your guidance. Like, people need that nowadays. It's harder and harder for people to actually believe in themselves. Talking about, but now I'm humble. Nah. That's still not a long time. Like, that bitch hit 1 year. You gonna see. It's gonna keep, because this is how it works. I need to start doing shit on Wendy Williams too, just in case. You know what I mean? But once their name, like you do a video on somebody, and it might be a time where their name is buzzing, but as time goes on, like she went to rehab and shit like that, so you gotta be mindful about that. Like, her name stopped, being everywhere because she wasn't being caught out in public and this, that, and the fourth. So yeah, go down a little bit, but she'll be out again. And I'm praying for her, Because here's the thing, like, I would never tell nobody that they deserve, being in a fucked up mental state or physical state if they truly don't deserve it. Like, I get what people saying, like with certain things that she say and how it can come off and stuff like that, but I'm a lot like that too. Like, I know what's insensitive and what's not. I know what I probably shouldn't say, but we all are going to come to that point where fuck it. I mean, I wouldn't say the shit that she said, but y'all can't lie. Who would have had a conversation with Whitney Houston that was that damn iconic? And they was both shading the shit out of each other. Nobody could have did that. Nobody. And it's so many different scenarios where it's just like, this lady didn't put in work. I don't think that it's karma. I don't. I mean, so when her husband was cheating on her, had the new baby, was taking care of the woman out of Wendy Williams' pocket, whose karma was that? It's like this lady been through a lot. This lady been through a lot. Fighting the daggone, oh yeah, okay, that's not karma. Yeah. It's not karma. We all are going to get older. We all are going to get older. And the reality of it is our bodies are going to shut down on us. Especially, depending on what our vices were. Oh, that bastard. He talking about he ain't got no money. He ain't got no money now. He should have kept his zipper, and maybe he would have money. I hate him. That was embarrassing. And no woman of prestige deserves to be embarrassed like that. Yeah, he thought he was good forever, man. He thought it was. He thought it was. And see, I ain't got nothing to say about the son for real, but I do. The son shouldn't have had that high-ass apartment and expected his mother's money to provide for that. He could have got a little $2,000, $3,000 apartment. Talking about some damn $2 million. What the hell type work you put in to get a good ass apartment like that? I'm gonna be the type of parent like Shaquille O'Neal. Shaquille O'Neal. I'm gonna be like him. I will invest into you. But you're gonna have to have a degree. You're gonna have to have a lot going for you. A business plan. And let's get it. But I ain't just paying for nothing. With my hard-earned damn money. And you ain't even got no little part-time job? Damn. Yeah, don't look at no damn Hellcat. Most people just buy those so they can, what is it called? Evade the police. That's it. Yeah, I'm rich, you not. And you gotta show me the hustle. Show me. Because at the end of the day, it's a lot of kids like that. It's a lot of kids they're not kids no more. You know what I mean? And if your parents have always provided a life for you, you should have been inspired enough to build something too. Or at least start to build something, nigga. I'm saying. I hope he of course they got family, friends, and all those type of things. So it's not like he'll be out on the street, but he gonna have to figure out how to get ends meet. Yeah, he's a little spoiled, you know what I'm saying? And I don't want to be too hard on the young man. He in the middle of his parents' shit. You feel what I'm saying? So I do feel bad. I do feel bad about, that with him. Yeah, Wendy Williams' financial state, it honestly gives me like a conservatorship. And that only happens when the family or the people that's higher than you, they feel like you can't handle your own finances. You're not in the mental capacity to do it. Yeah, mental capacity, see? So that's the same thing as Britney Spears was in, Amanda Bynes, and things like that. It's just sad though, because I don't know, like the state that she has showed us in the past few years, ever since she fainted on national TV, it's really sad to see. Because she wasn't never, like, quote unquote, like the healthiest person. Um, but I don't like to see her walking around looking confused like that, you know. And especially, like, people, they'll want to take your picture and video you looking in a certain way without even asking, are you okay? I would truly be concerned. I would truly be concerned. And that's the thing that, you know, man, we all gonna get older one day. But we do have to take care of ourselves now. And I'm glad that I don't have no vice like that. I don't got no, because long term, like, Lord knows what that powder and that stem and all those hard drugs do to your body on the inside long term. Crazy. Crazy. I mean, her money on hold. It's like, I don't know. She got a lot of she got some substance problems. I think that's what she went to rehab for. But I don't know. I don't know. Look, if a bank wanna freeze your shit, they gonna do it. So I just feel like what was shown of her state just gave them all a reason to just put her shit on hold. But what does that do? How can she pay anything? I don't know. I don't know, but I'm definitely praying for her. I'd never be the one to say that that's her karma. You feel what I'm saying? A lot of people will have karma, and karma will hit hard as shit. So, but this is not that, and that is not this. So yes, I do have a video coming out tomorrow. Perhaps Friday. Yeah, somebody gonna take over, whether it be family or a financial advisor, just a stealer of money, a thief in the night. You could do whatever with my money, and I'm just supposed to trust that it's supposed to be right there because you the financial advisor. No. No, that's not right. But yes, it is inching on time for me to go get my bail. But I am definitely glad that I came and checked in with y'all today. Happy New Year to everybody. Thank y'all so much for tuning into this live. What else I was finna say? And I will see y'all tomorrow, because I was not going to upload the Romeo and Master P thing. I wasn't going to upload it because I'm a little late, but who cares? Content is content. I'm going to upload it. I'm about to finish editing that. On my second channel, I will be uploading a vlog in the next, few days, if not on the weekend. So we here. 2023, we elevating. I just want to get better in all realms and aspects of life. As this damn stress subside, maybe my acne will chill out. So I will see y'all tomorrow. Y'all better tap in with me tomorrow. And I'm going to see y'all. Thank y'all so much for hearing me out. I definitely had to get this off my channel. Get this off my chest. Like, everything I said today, was just, I felt like I couldn't move forward without speaking on things that happened while I wasn't here. And I appreciate y'all listening to me. Alright, I'm going to see y'all tomorrow. Y'all better tap in with me. And let's get gone. Who knows, if the video performs well tomorrow, we might be getting a live on Thursday. Stay tuned.